Hey there Bakugan fans, welcome back to Bakumentary, your go-to show for competitive Bakugan Battle Planet news, gameplay, meta reports, and more. I'm your host, Robo-sensei, and on today's episode, we have our last Wave 4 core unboxing until I can get my hands on that Aurelus Trox. We have Darkus Cyndeous. Previously, we went over the Diamond Cyndeous Core. This one looks like it has one of the worst bends in the character card than the rest of them. Darkus Cyndeous Core looks like he has 400 B power here. It's got that nice, really cool looking sword on the model. Flaming Fist Helix, which is a pretty decent core combination for me. So let's go ahead and get into him here. Right. Well, yep, super bent. So here is our Darkus Cyndeous Core character card, sitting at a stat total of 8. Want to cut the card? Yeah, sitting at a stat total of 8, 400 B, 4 damage. That's pretty much as average, well-rounded as you can get, aside from 505s like like Dragonoid Ultra and Darkus Lupithion Ultra. From BR, of course, and again, Flaming Fist Helix. So let's get into the cores here. So here we have our Helix is a -300, -1. Not the greatest. They're better Helix traps, I think, if you wanted to run trap Helixes. And our Flaming Fist is plus 250 B, plus 3 damage, which is the best Flaming Fist by far. So let's go ahead and get into the Bakugan here. Pull him out. Here we have our Darkus Core Cyndeous. Still a pretty cool design. We have that really cool lance effect coming out here. Same thing with the Pyrus Diamond Cyndeous, and as well as the Cyndeous Ultras too. I kind of like the Cyndeous Ultras more because the arm comes out and basically gives you the lance there. This one just looks more like a sword, which is kind of closer to the character card art. Our Evo here is Titan Cyndeous. It costs 5. It gives us 1000 B power and up to 10 damage. At 4 cost, I could see this being kind of playable. I mean, 1010 is pretty good, but compared to like something like Aqua's Hyper Fangzor, which is cost 4, puts you up to 1000, but you only have one damage, even though you do get to draw 3 cards, which is super strong. Yeah, 1010 is pretty strong, although Aurelus Titan Dragonoid Ultra, his Evo costs 4, and it brings you up to 1210, I believe, and that can be a lot stronger unless you really need a Darkus for something, but even then there are better options, such as Darkus Hydorus Ultra, which on a Flaming Fist you put yourself up to 1050 with 7 damage, which I guess is kind of just better than this overall. But let's close him up here. Fold in his back piece and the feet, his head. Let's go for the body first. Head, feet. Okay, so it's kind of something you got to do all at once here. Let's set up some cores and see how well he rolls. Alright, let's check you out here. Here is his arrow. And nothing. Okay, so he does kind of pop a little bit. Double core picking up ability is possible. So yeah, I mean, even with holding 2 cores at once, he still kind of gets outclassed by other things, specifically Darkus Cyndeous Ultra, who also packs a Flaming Fist. Their secondary core is just a regular fist, whereas we have a Helix here. It really depends on what you're playing for. But I wouldn't too terribly recommend using Darkus Cyndeous than anything. So yeah, there's Darkus Core Cyndeous. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Bakumentary Unboxings. That's the last of our Wave 4 cores from now until I get my Aurelus Trox in. Soon I have some booster pack openings for you guys to watch, and I have more scripts on the way. Subscribe on YouTube for more, and follow me on Twitter for more insightful Bakugan content.